Baby, it's your boy. Y'all got your boy up early with it. I came up on something. And this is for the mothers that's always talking about you can date, trying to encourage people that are believers seeking after the Most High, trying to encourage them to be out here in this dating, quote unquote dating pool. Excuse me. It's early. I had to jump on this, man, because somebody was channeling their inner Kendra G here. She said, "Woo, child." But we knew this girl. We already knew this broad here. We already knew how she moved. And I'm going to tell you, these fake book memories and now even TikTok memories that pop up, they're going to definitely give you guys a chance to see how mature you spoke and how mature you were versus now in the present. So one thing I will say about these little fake book memories, show you exactly where you are. And this one is telling. The broad says, "Woo, child. I'm glad as hell to be out of the dating game." Yeah, most of y'all are when you get desperately saved by a man or a simp. I don't remember who I was talking about. Yeah, we know. But the pool obviously had P and inconsistent Negroes all up in it 12 years ago. Now, this is her referring, and she laughs out loud. She said, this is referring to a memory that popped up on Facebook. But you got people that'll be talking about date them all. Date them all, sis. People that'll be trying to stand up for dating when the scriptures give you courting. But see, courtship, you know, it's pushed back on for dating because dating is meant to give some experiences. Dating is meant to give these bras their Disneyland fantasy expectations. And if you don't meet them, then there's a problem. You're supposed to pay for their fantastical expectations. And they get to decide if they're going to open their legs or not. And I'm just going to keep it at 100. I'm going to keep it 1,000. Their coochie is for sale out here. Oh, you don't believe me? For some reason, this dating foolishness is being discussed like crazy out here today. Look at this individual here. I don't know if she's a rapper. I don't know. I don't know what this is here. I don't know. But you know what? I'm gonna look into this broad here, and then I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna get on my game. I don't really even have to know who she is, but I just know that she's out here admitting that, like most women, this ain't the first time I've seen a woman say this. As a man, I knew this already, and most men know this already. But she has said, at least once, y'all broads have been out here selling your coochie. What is she saying? She's referring to dating and how you defile yourselves, women at the well. That's what she's referring to. This adulterous generation who hides what they're doing from their fathers. And I kid you not, sometimes these brothers want to be seen by the family. Sometimes they want to be able to be involved with you out in the open to where your family knows and all that, to where it's honorable. But these broads hide you because they don't want to be there to be a proper vetting process. They don't want to include you in the business because then if they don't like something about you, because 9 out of 10 they the test road all kind of peen. So if they want to just drop you because they're not happy or you didn't meet the expectation or your peen didn't have the girth of or the longevity of Johnny's, they'll drop you and backpedal to Johnny, and then your father never had even one inkling that she was talking to anybody. That's the difference between courtship and quote-unquote dating. So kudos to this sister here who admitted what it is out here in these streets. Scallywag streets. Back to the scallywag windmill broad here. The memory that she was expounding upon is, I cannot express enough how important consistency Follow through and being a man of your word is for a woman. It's one of the very first things I observe in a man. When there is a lack of either, my interest, she's supposed to be fades, but she said fads. I'm going to help you out, though. She says, when there is a lack of either, my interest fades rather quickly. Of course it does. You ain't you want you have an expectation. You want experiences and you want your desires to be met in that way. He's supposed to be the one who funds your little scallywag experiences. Just like you go on these little girl trips where you never have your. I was joking with a little lady of mine this past weekend. I said, why these bras go on these girls trips? They never say they girls flew them out, but that's who you out with. It's a girls trip, but you had your guy fluing you out to these girls trip and funding to this girls trip, and he ain't got nothing to do with it. Nah, if you fluing out and your man paying for it, or whoever you dealing with, you done got him to contribute to your girls trip, you done probably lied and said your rent due, but then you using the money for something else. How your girls flew you out, since that's who you rocking with, since you making these little scallywag memories with your girls. And the minute that a brother can't do what you probably want him to do, then all of a sudden, if I'm not happy or there's a lack of what I desire, my interest fades rather quickly. Now, and she has a hashtag random thought now, on to striving my best to do my best. Have a blessed day. Everything you said, those few words, now on to striving my best to do my best, that's what you should have been doing to jump. That should have been the whole post. That should have been the whole post. It ain't nobody's job to give you no experiences, ma'am. And now you got a dude that saved you from these scallywag streets, and you still have a strand of PTSD because you always reaching back to those experiences. The current pain ain't enough. Look at the banter between two quote-unquote wives. But I'm not going to stay here long because this is just a prelude. I got a lot of stuff to show y'all because it just keeps popping up today. I haven't even got the day started. It's coming in like hotcakes. But look at the banter between wives, and somebody who told y'all to date them all, sis, is sharing a memory with y'all where she was frustrated with dating because she claimed it's pee in the pool. Probably a whole lot of nights with dildos and batteries and everything else. But you're going to try to front for the ladies because this is what they do. They will share all kinds of foolishness among each other for the sake of womanhood. But when it comes down to sharing a man for real, like the biblical way, you can't do that. But you'll sure stick up for each other. Now, the only person you need to be sticking up for, focusing on, is the relationship that you're building in your house. Because even when y'all sharing a man, somebody will get jealous because this person can have children and this person can't. And well, that's why that's why it makes sense to do what you're doing in order. Polygyny would make sense in order, because if you can't give a man children, you shouldn't hold up and stop his legacy because you can't have any. He can have you and another woman or another woman. He can share. Y'all share anyway. Divorce, get back together. Divorce, get it with another person. Divorce, this, that, the other. Y'all, funny how y'all fight facts and truths that are going to happen anyway. But instead of facing them in truth, in order, in under Yahweh, you do all this sneaky, goofy stuff behind closed doors in Antichrist. But look at this. Oh, it's a wrap. If something happens to my hubby, I quit. Enough already. Laughing but very serious. And then the broad comes behind and says, better just buy a dog and travel the world. It ain't what it do out there. But you want to repeat Kevin Samuels, but you always got something to say about it. Ain't that something? Look at this. $20,000 on a weekend and she posts bro like this. Yes. Yes. She Thanos snapped him. Thanos snap. He's a blip. Yeah. And that's how a lot of y'all gonna end up. A lot of y'all said it before. Y'all ain't nothing but an accessory on these broad shoulders. Girl, I sure need a new a new pair of heels, and I would love for a little bracelet to go with it, a little anklet, and I can't find no per. Oh, there he go. There that nigga go. Throw him right on the shoulder, just like this. You the piece that was missing for now. I needed a purse that would fit perfectly. Oh, you know what? There you go. There that nigga go. Chronicles of Judah. So y'all better start listening to your boy, man, because I don't care what mugs say out here. These broads are confused. They got issues. And half of them, you probably won't even know what they worship until you get behind closed doors with them. So you need to leave them alone anyway, because you get up in their room and it'd be a whole seance domain. Snakes and fish tanks and pentagrams on the wall and all kind of crazy stuff. You'd be a whole sacrifice on that bed. The floor, whatever. Y'all better quit playing with these broads. Be a whole sacrifice. As my man's Will, my Craven has expounded greatly in great detail in past videos. Dating is about fun. It's about fun. And that's all you're going to get out of it. People will sit up there and complain they want so much fun. You know, I just want to be able to just dress up, go out with the girls, or dress up, go out and just go on a nice date and feel this and feel that. Yeah, because it's all about a freaking feeling. And you can hope that she might spread her legs. See, a lot of y'all that may be the conclusion, because you convinced yourself that that's the only thing you can get. If you give a woman flowers, you give her all these experiences, and then you sitting there basically with nothing but paying the bill. Yeah, you're going to look at having sex as a prize, and they're going to sell it that way. Y'all better quit playing around with these broads. Shoot, you got people that's married, quote unquote married, and out here dating, quote unquote married, and getting caught online cheating with each other, quote unquote. Because you know they call everything cheating. They out here having a whole affair with each other. If that ain't a sign that your tail need to fix it and make it better, I don't know what is. But man, somebody check on your mail lady and your FedEx man, because I need my package. Your package running late. I'm out of here. I ain't gonna play with her. I'm out, baby. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell.